Ole'Pops here. Well, I've been put on the spot. I've been put on the spot before, but I've been watching a bunch of these top 5 tobacco blends videos. I must say, I've seen a wide variety and a vast array of tobaccos presented out there. I've seen some good ones. I've seen some I've never tried. I've seen some I'd like to try. I've seen a lot of them I wouldn't try. But I got called out on the carpet by Mark at TPI. Honestly, I was hoping nobody would call me out. I was hoping I was a small enough fly on the wall that nobody would speak my name. But thank you, Mark. I've been called out. Old Knight said that he didn't do impressions. Neither do I. That was my best Popeye impression. The only other impression I do is I might do a little Jimmy Stewart, but all the people I might impersonate or do an impression of are so old that nobody'd know them, so I don't do impressions. I don't do impersonations. Anyway, my 5 blends, they're wanting an everyday blend. I've heard some people say an everyday blend, and I've heard some people say an everyday smoke. If you want an everyday blend, if you want an everyday smoke, it wouldn't be a tobacco. It'd be a pipe. And it'd be that one right there. It's a handmade pipe by the Briar Dude. I smoke it daily. I know that's a no-no. A lot of you say, don't do that. I smoke it every morning. I clean it. I put it away. And it's my morning smoke. But in it, I smoke my everyday smoke. Well, where are you? Sutliff Sunset Rum. At our tobacco store, you know how they have a tendency of renaming everything? They call it Tennessee Sunset. It's an aromatic. Some folks don't like aromatics. I do. I don't tell you what to smoke. You're not going to tell me what to smoke. Some folks don't like Englishes. I do. I'm not going to tell you what to smoke. You're not going to tell me what to smoke. Next on the list was over-the-counter blends, OTCs. I've heard some good ones here. Carter Hall's awesome. Hard to get nowadays. I wanted to say velvet because I remember when you used to be able to go into drugstores and pick up velvet. You can't do that nowadays. If I could say velvet, I would say velvet. But you can't buy velvet over the counter anymore. So I have to limit myself to something you can buy over the counter. So, Borkum Riff. Bourbon whiskey blend. Whoa, bust a bottle. Third, Friday night blend. It's going to be one that's going to be hard for y'all to get because you can't get it. It's a blend that I made myself. And once that little bit is gone, there's no more of it. I'm going to tell you how to make it. It's made out of 2 different kinds of McClellans. It's made out of a walnut blend McClellan and a cherry blend McClellan. And honestly, I don't remember what they were, but it was a half and half mixture of both of the two. And I made it back in 2019, beginning of 2019, and I call it Luthier's Fruit. And it is just amazing. And I had a tin of each of them. The walnut was from 2012, and I smoked it in the house. And it made my wife just sneeze and sneeze and sneeze. And the cherry blend I bought from Uptown Pipe here in Nashville. And it was a bulk blend. And it gave me bad tongue bite. But it was just tremendous. But it was bulk McClellan's. And I didn't want to waste it. The taste was just tremendous, but it gave me a real bad tongue bite. So I mixed the two together, and it was just so amazing, just so amazing. And it's 1.5 ounces of each one, and it made about that much in that jar. Right there. And I've smoked it down to about that much in that jar. And when it's gone, it's gone. But I call it Luthier's Fruit. And that's my Friday night blend. I smoke about a bowl of it maybe once a week just to relax and unwind. The fourth is a blend to impress. Depends on who you're wanting to impress. You want to impress me? I smoke Sutliff Sunset Rum. It's my everyday smoke. It's what I'm smoking now. But if I want to impress other people, how would I go about impressing other people? Let's see. If I wanted to impress a guy, I would impress his girl. So, I'm going to fire up something that would make a lady's nose go. And the way I make my lady's nose go is to fire up something that smells like maybe a spiced bread cooking something that smells like a really nice holiday aroma, not necessarily like Christmas or not necessarily something that's overbearing, but something that's really really nice, but it's got a real bready aroma. The first thing that pops into my head when I say that is autumn evening, but that's real choky. So I'm going right back to where I started, and I'm going to say Sunset Rum by Sutliff. It impresses me. It impresses my woman's nose. She lets me smoke it in the house and not make me stay back here. My daughter loves the smell of it. My mother liked the smell of it before she passed. My grandmother loved the smell of it. All the ladies that I know, when I smoke it anywhere, they walk up to me and say, "What is that you're smoking?" And it makes their guys walk up to me and say, "Hey, my wife likes that. What is it?" And I always tell them, it's Tennessee Sunset. That makes them have to go to my tobacco store and make them do a little digging. Anyway, special occasions. I saw somebody the other day, I can't remember exactly. Yeah, I can. It was Jeff the chef. He held up a big old bag of Penzance and said, "Nothing like this for a special occasion." I think it was Jeff. I'm wrong. Excuse me, Jeff. Held up a big old bag of Penzance and said, "Nothing like this for a special occasion." You're right. There's nothing like Penzance for a big old special occasion. But the money that you have to spend these days for a big old bag of Penzance, old Pops ain't got that kind of money. But old Pops does have the money for Pembroke. And Pembroke is every bit as good. And as a matter of fact, I like it better. I want y'all to pack you a pipe full of Pembroke on those special occasions, because it's made by Esoterica, same company that makes Penzance, and it's a very, very, very good smoke. I want to do a couple of shout-outs. I want to shout out the 16th day. Y'all go check out that young man. He's not your enemy. He's a little politically minded, but he's a good guy. Y'all bear with him while he calms himself down. He's a good guy. And another young man that has got a lot of courage. He's got a whole lot of courage. And he needs y'all to reach out to him. His name's Mr. Beach. He needs us to reach out to him and sub him, give him some subs. Back here over my shoulder, this right here is my sloth, my daughter for Christmas. Adopted a sloth in captivity through the WWE, and she did it in my name. And hanging on the wall over there, I got a photograph over. And her name is Ojinali. It's a Cherokee word for my friend. And this is a stuffed animal that they sent to represent her. She did it in my name, and the adoption certificate came the other day in my name, and we keep getting, we will continue to get updates on Ojinali and her young as they breed and raise pups or kits or whatever they call the young from sloth. A three-toed sloth is one of my favorite animals in the world. But that was quite an honor that she would adopt one in captivity in my name, and I felt real honored. One of these days I'll turn the camera around and show you a photograph of her and the adoption certificate. It's over there hanging on the wall. But I just thought I would introduce you to Ojinali back here. Now, my challenge recipients, I'm supposed to come up with 3. I thought I'd pick 3 that I haven't heard a whole lot from these days. They haven't done videos. I want to know where these people are. Lester Skinner, where you at, son? I hadn't heard from you in a while. I challenge you to list your 5 tobaccos. I hadn't heard a video from you in quite some time. I want to hear from you. Pick and Piper, where you at, buddy? We need to hear a song from you, and matter of fact, I want to hear you list your 5 tobaccos in a song. And Bodie Crocker, give us your interpretation of your everyday blend, your OTC, your Friday night, your tobacco to impress friends, and your special occasion tobacco. Let's hear what you got. And Sadhu, my brother. I'm Ole'Pops. My phone just talked to me. And talk to me again. Much love to all of you.